Less Junk, More Journey talks about earning a living while on the road. Chrome from Vancity Vanlife. He talks about upkeeping your van if it happens to be your house. This and a whole lot more, so stick around. All right, what's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? All right, we're going to try something a little new, a little different. We're going to do it. We're going to do it live on the fly. Let's see if I can handle doing all this. All right, we're going to talk about some things today. And why don't we start off with, I don't know. How about a little feel-good story? The old farmer's wife. That's right, the old farmer's wife. Haven't heard anything from her for a while. But she popped up a video, and they have what I could assume is a new edition. That's right. So let's talk about that for a little bit. All right, what's going on? Well, let's see here. They got a new edition. It is a new calf. They're running around. They're trying to tag the new calf here. Mama was a little upset. Wasn't sure how they were going to do all that, but yeah, interesting stuff. Let me see here. What's the deal? That's not it, what I want to see. Yeah, that's supposed to be working there. Oh, we got commercials. Trying this on the fly. Guess I'm not doing very well at this one. Well, anyway, we had the old farmer's wife. That's right. Had a new calf, a new addition to the family. And pretty cool little video. Again, we haven't seen Barbara and the old farmer for a while. So it was nice to see them folks. Very cool stuff. I don't know what's going on here. Let me see what the issue is. I don't understand it. All right. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Bear with. Yeah, I'm trying to, everything was working earlier. Now all of a sudden something's going to be all goofy. And I don't know why, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. We have Lion S, Ashes in April, and Worms Eye View in the house. Hello. Ladies, hello. I wonder what the issue is. I don't know. We'll figure it out here. A little bit of technical issues. Nothing too bad, I guess. We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, for sure. That's on. Let's try another one. Why don't we? We'll try this one. Oh. I usually have all these things worked out. Everything should be working. But it is not. I don't know what the issue is. Oh, always something. me see if it's in here. Oh, man. What's up, folks? Bear with. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know what the deal is. I did test it. It was working. Now all of a sudden it's not. For whatever reason. No. Of course. Sorry about this, folks. Yep, that should be working. Should be. Nothing. What is the problem? Oh my, oh my. Something is wrong. You have sleeves on. Yeah, this is my shirt from Vero that Linda Lady Redskins sent me. So I thought I would throw it on. Oh man, this is really aggravating. What is the issue? Ay, 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 ay. All right, I'm going to get this figured out here because it was working just a second ago. Everything was working fine. Now, all of a sudden, it's going to annoy me. So let us see if I can't figure this out. It's on, it's out, it's working. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. See, what I was going to do is I was going to show videos here. See, and there's my screw talking about the price. This little dinky house is $2.6 million for that little thing. For that little thing in Vancouver. I don't get it, man. That's crazy. How they expect anyone to live. That is ridiculous, man. Really wild stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's over 100-year-old house, and they want that much money. Who can afford that stuff, man? That's craziness. I don't understand. I really don't. But what I really can't understand is why this isn't working. There's no audio coming through, and I don't know why. Always something. Just always something. I don't get it. Nope. Nothing. Oh, well, I tried. Boy, did I try. Crazy stuff. All right. Well, I want to take the time here to thank the ladies. Never Again and a Perfect Lioness. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Members, they joined the BlindViews membership thingy-do. Yep. Because it's Monday, you didn't get your Monday posting permit from Zep. Yeah, that's probably it. That is probably it. You are correct. But again, thank you, ladies. I want to take a moment to thank you guys. Do appreciate it. Yeah, I had everything all set up. Again, I tested it, did a little test run. Everything was hunky-dory. wanted to, I guess I'll just continue on the best I can. Woohoo! All right, there we go. We got a new addition. All right, Ox, I will be adding you to the name next time. I will have your name up there, but for now. All righty, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Oh, look, it's Nana Cat. All right, let's see. What's on deck? I guess we'll do the this one here. Let's just go ahead. I'll just continue on the best I can. All right, here we go. This is Less Junk, More Journey. Now, they're talking about different ways to make money on the road. They go through, if you have a teaching degree, if you're a teacher, you can still teach from on the road. She's a nurse. She talks about that, and different doctors and chiropractors, all kinds of things. They talk about the sugar beet harvest, people that they know that have all kinds of different careers. They talk about them having their houses that they bought and that they rent out, so they have that going on. But it's a very good video, very interesting, and they talk about, again, different ways to make money and be real people, real productive parts of society on the road. Everybody isn't like certain people that have to do a live stream and beg for cash all the time, or cry woes and because they can't fix a flat tire or they don't have enough money for gas. These guys are telling you, look, you just because you don't live in the sticks and bricks doesn't mean you can't have a career and a job. And, you don't have to stick close to some area. You can still go out. Now, sure, it does cost money to stay connected all the time, because when you're out there and you can't be, dropping internet service, you have to be staying connected. So that is a cost, but you can make money. And I always like these guys. It was fun to watch their family grow on the road. And I just think she's such a pretty lady. She has beautiful eyes. She's so pretty. And he's a very handsome young man. I think he has like a Ryan Reynolds-esque look to him. So I think they're a very attractive couple. They got adorable little kids. But yeah, I just think she's so pretty, and her eyes she has such captivating eyes. And then you throw in that little Southern accent she has, and very, very attractive lady. But again, he's a very handsome man, and I always did like their channel. I like their views, and they're one of the guys I like to watch because, again, they do make money. They're not, beggars. And when they go someplace, they do things. They go see, they experience, because they do have that cash. It isn't just, oh, we're here, and now we're going to sit around and stare at each other across the fire pit. No, they actually go out and do shit. And so I think it's just, one of the many channels that I watch that actually do have jobs and do contribute to society as a whole and live life. Not just, oh, I live in a van or a car because I have to, or I chose to do this free, cheap, and easy life, and I'm just, going to do whatever I want, which is pretty much nothing all day long, and sit around and whine about shit and then make YouTube videos and do live streams and beg for cash and all that other shit. I think it's actually nice to actually watch and see somebody doing things. There's Line Screw. I was just talking about your video. We met them a couple years ago, says Margie. Very nice couple. Yeah, they seem really nice. They really do. There's Boo. What up, Trish? Nana Cat. Yeah. A couple other folks. I was going to do this one. I guess I'll play it anyway, even though the sound isn't working for whatever reason. I'll have to figure that out again. But I want to thank Vancity Travels. That's right, Miss Paula. She did a live stream the other night, and she had some folks on, but she took the time out right here. If things were working the way they're supposed to, which I don't know why they're not, you would hear the audio, and you would hear her actually talking about moi. That's right. Yeah, I asked her if I could plug something, and she said, well, of course. So I put in the chat that I will be doing that interview with Vancity Adventures on the 26th and so her mods put a link to his channel and a link to my channel, and she said, Carlos, what up? And she said that, talked about me and then how we did interviews with each other, and kind of plugged that, go over and watch mine of her and everything. So I want to thank Paula for letting me plug my goods and the very kind words about good old BlindViews. Another very cool chick. Yeah, I said chick. She's she's awesome. And yeah, so it was fun. I really do appreciate it for sure. Blue Van Dan. Stop crapping on my e-begging. All right, let's wrap this part of it up with, it seems like Canadian Day. I talked about Live Screw. We had Paula. She's Canadian now. Chrome. If you could hear, I'm gonna have to work this out. Damn it. But his video towards the end, he talks about how he has a little bit of rust here and there, and how when he made a video about the rust and he wanted to go get it taken care of, a lot of people in the comments of that video were saying, no, just go ahead and you should just go ahead and get rid of that thing, man. Go get a new van, take all the shit out of that one and put it in there because he had rust. And he throws up some good points. He's like, hey, I hope you guys don't, have houses and what? So if your siding or something gets a little miscolored, or there's a chunk out of it, or if it's the old aluminum siding and gets some rusty, are you gonna just sell your house and go buy a new one? But yeah, he talked about he likes things to look nice, and to fix the rust and stuff like that on the outside, it does a couple things. One, when you're camping around and you're out there, people don't see an old ratty ass, beat up, rusted out van, duct taped together and all that shit. So they're gonna, if you keep it looking nice and it's clean and it's, not looking like it's falling apart and held together with bubble gum, duct tape, and wishes, then it really probably won't mess with you or screw with you, if you got something decent. And then he goes on to talk about, if you go to these car shows, you got folks with, old cars from the 70s and everything. And yeah, they were probably rust buckets somewhere, but if somebody takes the time and puts a little bit of TLC into them, you got a very nice vehicle. And he was talking about that. But it's very interesting the way he said, I wish this was working so I could, play the little clips like I planned. But alas, things don't always work the way you want to or expect first time. But I will get this figured out. It was working before I clicked the live button, but damn it, we're going to figure this out, and we're going to roll with it next time. The plan is to go ahead and do videos, do lives like I used to do videos. See, I got my command center here and everything, but that was the plan, to do it. To just do it live. Just go ahead, fly by, see the pants, play clips, talk about it, and do everything. So I'm going to do that. And before we get too far ahead, I want to say real quick to the newest member, the old stoner, you're going to be added to this list. That's right, along with Ox. But for now, stoner. Thank you. All right. But yeah, some good videos out there floating around today. Again, to our friends, please go over in case you missed it. Barb, the old farmer's wife, haven't seen her for a bit. At least I haven't seen any posting from her. So she did post. Her and the old farmer out there, they have a new addition, new calf. Old mama wasn't too, she had a little bit little bit upset when they were going to try to tag the new calf, but yeah, they got her done. Nice little video. Cool to see a new addition to the family. And again, thank you, Paula, for all your support for my channel. I do appreciate it. And again, less drunk, more drink. I mean, there's so many folks. I mean, you know, we tend to, some of us, not we, but some of us tend to that talk about the nomads. We tend to talk about the ones that are, you know, doing a whole lot of nothing except begging and bitching and whining and can't support themselves, and just, you know, we tend to focus in on them because they're fun to make fun of and people like to make fun of them, and it's drama, and that's what people like. They don't want to hear about less junk, more. They don't want to hear me talking about less junk, more journey. And look, they're out there and they got jobs and they got money coming in. They got money flow and they get to go do things. And when they go to, you know, the Grand Canyon, they just don't look over the edge. They actually take a tour and do this and do that and actually spend money and go do things because they have money. It's not because their only job is to make YouTube videos and cross your fingers and hope you get an AdSense check and hope people watch your videos. No, they don't rely. That's their side hustle. And they're not the only ones. There's lots of other ones. There's Keeping a Daydream. There's EnjoyTheJourney.life. There's so many. There's endless amount. But people don't want to hear that shit. They don't want BlindViews to talk about that. They'd rather go over and watch some other stuff. Go troll channel Uber Goober. Uber Goober. That don't even sound fun. But yeah, they'd rather watch, you know, somebody talk about, if they're not going to watch the channel, they'd rather watch somebody talk about, you know, Mikey and other things. And speaking of Mikey, I'll talk about that real quick. You know, I guess he took down all his videos except two. He made a recent one where he looks a little sad and depressed and lonely and talking about big changes coming his way, and he's changing stuff. And then at the end, he put up a big scripture type thing about God and everything, religious stuff. And I'm not going to bash anybody's religious beliefs or anything else like that, but hey, you know, I mean, I remember back when there was the snafu, the scuttlebutt about, I don't know, the story was that Mikey, he set up camp basically in the middle of a road in one of the gatherings where everybody was everywhere, and he kind of like just set up camp, and people were driving through his camp, and he was having a fit and bitching and going off and going crazy and thumping around and screaming and yelling and hollering. And then when people started talking about it, it was back when he was with Marlo. So him and Marlo are sitting on the couch, and he's got his arms folded in his lap while Marlo's reading scripture and talking about how Mikey's a nice, calm, quiet, subdued, peaceful guy. And we all see how he is, really. So maybe he's going back to that. I don't know. Maybe he is going to change. But apparently, from his words, that he's still not over the loss of his dog Sober. And I don't want to be an ass or sound mean or horrible or anything like that. And I'm not going to, you know, pick on Mikey or kick him when he's down or anything. But all I will say is, I hope he gets over it. I hope time heals his wounds. I hope he does snap out of it and get back together, you know, get his shit back together. I don't know if nomads or, you know, people that are living by themselves in a vehicle and if their pets take on a bigger meaning, because, you know, they're traveling around alone. It's not like they have a spouse or a family or kids or anything. So it's just them and that dog traveling around. I don't know if that, you know, but, and I know a lot of people, they treat their pets better than they treat their kids and all that good shit. But again, it's a pet, and I'm not making light of it. No, I'm not, but it's a pet. And we all outlive our pets, unless you get it when you're 70. You might not. But, we live, 60, 70, 80, 90, maybe even 100 years. And our pets live, 10 to 15 years on average. So you kind of have to expect when you get a pet that it's not going to outlive you, or you're not, unless you get a parrot or a tortoise. We're talking dogs and cats and things here. We're not talking about some of these things, but and I'm not trying to make light of it or make fun or anything like that, but we have to expect that our pets we are going to watch many of them through our lifetimes. If we keep getting them, we are going to have to watch many of our pets pass before us. And I think it's one of those things that you can't let that crush your life. A pet. It wasn't like, it was a spouse. And again, I'm not trying to make light of it, but I hope whatever it is, whether it was something else, and this has just set it off for Mikey, and there's no secret, Mikey and I don't get along. I really don't particularly care for him, and he said some pretty nasty, and not that because I said shit about him too, but he's giving it back. So there's no secret that we don't get along. We're not best friends, and I don't expect a fucking Christmas card. But I do hope the best, and I hope he gets out of his funk, and whatever it may be, if it takes, finding religion or whatever, and hoping or thinking that one day he'll meet back up with his whatever. But whatever it is, I hope he gets out of his funk. But again, it's a pet. And I guess maybe it's just us folks in houses or maybe just me, maybe it's just me. And I'm just jaded and say, hey, it's a dog, it's a cat, they're going to die. And I'm going to get another one and it's going to die. And I'm going to see that die. And then I'm going to get a hamster and it's going to die. And we're going to, the kid's going to want a goldfish and it's going to die. And you kind of get used to it. No, not used to it, but it's going to happen. It's not like I said, you're going to get a tortoise and say, hey, look, I got a brand new tortoise. It's 5 months old. And when I die, I'm going to have to find somebody to take it because this thing's going to live 120 years old. No, it's a cat or a dog. And they're going to die after 15 years, 10, 15 or 20 years, somewhere in that range, depending on the size and the type. It's going to die. So, I guess, like I said, the only thing that went through my mind was, okay, the dude's out there traveling around in his RV, van, truck, whatever at the time. And it's just him and that dog. And that's his buddy, his best friend. It's, everything. So I get it. It's a little bit more than just, but still, I wouldn't, I just don't understand. I guess I don't understand. I'll just come out and say, I don't understand the fact that someone would sink that low. And just when you look at his videos, he just looks so depressed and worn out and just spent after however long it's been. I just don't see how someone could let, a pet passing really crush you that much. But anyway, I'll wrap it up with the Mikey thing. I do wish the best for him, and I hope he gets over his funk and gets back to his old goofy, wacky, woo, and staring at tree self that annoys the shit out of me, because right now he's kind of sad and it's not fun. So I wish him the best. Speaking of wish the best, another person I really don't get along a whole lot with is Camper Van Kevin. I do wish him the best. I think he's going through some stuff, got in some pain, but the outlook is good. So I am wishing him all the best as well. But back to what I was talking about and trying to show and play the clips. The folks that work and travel, I think, are more interesting to me. A lot more interesting than the drama-filled, the, not that Asha's a beggar or whatever, but, the group that just kind of really doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, they have the dance parties, and now that Aja bought the side-by-side and all that stuff, and she's throwing some money at things. She is doing some stuff and things, which is cool. But you have a lot of the other ones, like the Butterfly Gypsies that are wham, 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 and the Mikeys and the Randys and the RV Joeys when she pops her goofy head back in and says, hey, I'm going to be doing videos for, a lot, and I'm going to be doing them constantly, and I have so many videos to show. And then she disappears again for another year. But it's just some of those folks, it's just, I don't know, man. Crazy stuff. I would rather watch the people that actually do have money and are going and doing things instead of just driving by going, this would be kind of fun to do something, but I ain't got 2 nickels to rub together, but there it is. I'm going to go off and sit in the desert again for a while. Yeah. But people want you to talk about them because it's drama filled and they're begging and they want to bitch and scream and holler and complain. They don't want to hear you talk about, hey, look how good that video was shot. They don't want to hear about that. Look at the good advice. They don't want to hear about that shit. Mike B. Thank you. And then Chrome talking about the van stuff. It was a good video, but at the very end is where he starts talking about stuff. I always like Chrome's videos. Again, another good channel. A lot of people don't like he's upbeat. It's phony. He's fake. Nobody can be that happy all the time. It's just horseshit. Oh, line screw. Thank you, sir. That's right. Woo-hoo. Now I got to get busy. Got to do stuff for all these people now. But yeah, I love the way he shoots videos. I like the way he takes time and edits. I like the way he puts the music beds in. I like all the stuff. I like just Canada. You guys in Canada, we do got a gorgeous country here too, but you guys really have some beautiful, beautiful untouched stuff that people haven't gone and thrown condos and shit. So I like to see, I really enjoy the countryside, the beauty, the scenery, the splendor of Canada. And he shows it very well, from the mountains and the lakes and the valleys and right down to the graffiti and everything. I just enjoy his channel. But he was talking about at the very end, again, he's got some rust. Now, it's not like frame rust or anything. It's just kind of surface rust and the bottom of doors and stuff. So we replaced doors, but there was some rust, and he replaced the lock because it got loose when you turn the key. The whole thing spun and everything. So he got new shit, and there was a little bit of, we call it the cancer rust, the little surface bubbly cancery looking stuff. But he sanded that and spray painted that white again and put a new lock in it and all stuff. But he was talking about, when he talked about the rust, that people were saying, just get rid of that piece of junk, that rusty hunk of shit. But he's going to go and get it repaired. And even if he didn't, he said, even if he didn't get it repaired, it's not like, the thing couldn't drive or move or go or do anything. It was just kind of cosmetic stuff. And water would get in and other things, but he wanted to take care of it. One, because it's his house, and he doesn't want that shit to be, leaking and there's a breeze blowing and everything. But the main thing is when you're parking and you're driving and you're doing things, all right, Kat, you want your stuff to look presentable. It's like, just because it's a van, it is his home, his house, you still want that curb appeal, just like most people do with their home. You want to have that curb appeal. When people look, they don't want to see a run-down, dilapidated house. They want to see, that curb appeal, that nice outside, that nice welcoming home appeal. And that's what he was talking about. He's like, hey, what's up, Rick? Mr. Breeze, Maryland. But yeah, he was talking about that. He just, when you're parked and you're doing this and doing that, if you got your rusted, broken down piece of shit again, held together with duct tape, bubble gum, wishes, and a prayer and hope, then yeah, you're probably going to get the knock. You're probably going to get people bitching and screaming and hollering. But if you have a nice looking van or whatever, and it looks like it's taken care of, and it looks like it's just a van, and sure. And he even made videos prior to that where he talks about, he gave up the stealth thing. You used to run around and try to be stealthy and make it look like a van, just like a work van or whatever. But now he's got shit. He's got ladder on the side, and he's got shit on the top, and he's got solar panels. He's got everything, and it doesn't look like a work van anymore. If you know anything about the lifestyle, you can look at it and go, yeah, somebody lives in that thing. But if you, paper clips, yeah. But if you, keep it presentable looking, then more likely than not, people are just going to go ahead and say, yeah, as long as it's not here for a week or, it's probably going to be going in a day or whatever, we're not going to mess with it. But again, if you got some bucket of bolts, some bucket of big giant power rust on wheels, yeah, people are going to bitch. That's going to draw attention more than anything, more than having a solar panel on the roof and a ladder on the side. So, yeah, very good video. So there's some good shit going on today that I just wanted to come on and talk about. And then Line Screw's video, as I showed, a little dinky house. I mean, I thought my house was small. But yeah, 100-year-old house, damn near $3 million. What was it, $2.6 million? And it wasn't even on like 10 acres of land. It was in a row of homes, man. But wow, that is insane. That is totally insane. A house that size around here, I'm shitting you not, would probably be anywhere between 80 to 100 grand. A house that size that looked like that. Not 3 million. And I just don't know who works and makes that kind of money. And if you do work and make that kind of money, do you really, if I'm a brain surgeon, I'm not going to live in a house that looks like that. That's just me. But that's because I live around here. And shit, man, $1 million around here would buy you a very, very, very nice large home. Oh, man. Good times, though. Fun stuff. How is everybody doing over here in chat land? I will update. Thank you. I'll update that. And some of the folks, maybe we'll be doing just a little chat, little get together, live stream for just the members occasionally. Once, maybe twice a month, something like that. And some of the folks, maybe we'll do some small paintings or little doodles or drawings and stuff and send out to some of the members and stuff. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. But I do appreciate it. And I know after the Ron live stream when he was here with me, got some video response, a video response, not response, but yeah, a video thing on the Dave Hughes channel. He didn't put it on the Camo Dave channel. He put it on the Dave Hughes channel, I was told. So I went over and I found it and watched it. I drove a mail truck for a private contractor for the USPS in the mid-'80s, and the contractor kept rubber bands, paper clips, and all kinds of junk to patch up his junker truck. Oh, shit. Funny stuff. But, yeah, good old Davey Hughes, he talked about the Voight and his experience and how he was stuck in the middle and everybody hated Dave, poor Dave. But yeah, he explains why he went out and why he doesn't talk about it or whatever anymore and blah, 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 blah. He kind of skimmed over it. It wasn't a bad video, actually. But then at the end, he decided he was going to, I don't put anything behind a paywall. Wah, 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 wah. These people who have memberships, well, guess what? Guess what? I'm not the only one. Lots of people do it. And it's there. YouTube put it up there. And I guess they wanted to put it up there to keep people from going over to Patreon and opening the Patreon accounts and having all their stuff going everywhere else. And I found it easy and convenient because it keeps everything all in one spot. Don't have to worry about stuff from Patreon, stuff from PayPal, stuff from YouTube, stuff from Google, stuff from stuff. If you keep it all condensed in one spot, for me, it's better and it's easier. And I don't have any problem doing a little bit extra for some folks that want to follow and want to. It ain't like I'm asking for $100 a month. It's just a couple bucks. I got two little tiers, a cheap tier, and then the other one's not expensive either. It's still $5. But anyhow, you will get some BV perks, and I do appreciate it. And I guess when you're somebody who does 45 videos a day, then I guess, yeah, you don't want to do anything extra, so why have a paywall? But anyway, he gets money sent to him all the time. He gets money one way or the other. So what's the problem if somebody does it by clicking on the membership and activating it? Anyhow, that's, I guess, all I'll say about that. I do want to talk about something, and then I'm going to be done with it. But, yeah. How to make income living in a closet. Mr. Breeze, there you go. Anyone tried the Michigan bottle return scam lately? Double the cash return for your empties. Oh, really? No. That's exactly why they did it. It was doing Patreon and Super Chats, and this is basically the same. Yeah. Yeah, old stuff. I mean, and it makes sense. To me, it makes sense. It's like, again, you got to wait for all this shit to come from all over the place, and if you scrap that or don't have the Patreon and you just do the memberships here, it's all rolled into one big pay thing, and then you get your shit from one spot, especially at the end of the year when you get your 1099 instead of waiting for fucking 3 and 4 of them coming. Boom, get the one, done, over. I don't know. It just seems easier to me. And then I don't have to put videos out on another thing or blooper clips or extra or put a video out on Patreon and then wait and then release it on YouTube, get the early release. Just the membership thing for me is more convenient. It works. It makes more sense. And again, it's not like I said, if you don't be a member, you're not going to, I don't know. Anyway, some people like it, some people don't. But if you're going to be a YouTuber, be a YouTuber. So I made the memberships. What's the big deal? And besides, it's one thing, just one. It's one thing that I do that he doesn't do. So it's just, at least I found something that he's not going to try to copy. I don't know. No duct tape and a hammer. That's right. A BFH. You need a big fucking hammer. $1 million in New York City and a lot of Californians buys a regular house. Like most people have. $1 million in my area would buy a really nice house, either in the city or a nearby countryside. Yeah, man, same here, Maryland. $1 million, man, would buy you a really nice house on a big hunk of land around here. Right here, anyway. There are other places in PA where, yeah, there are. I like to do a super sticker once in a while, like a tip. And this is an easy way to do the same thing for less, actually. Yeah, it's convenient. It's easy. It's a nice little thing. I'm glad they did it, actually. I've always said I appreciate your time and effort because you save me from looking at a lot of stuff I don't really want to watch anyway. If I like something and can afford it, I'll do it. Carrie Joe. Do you get 100%? No, I'm probably sure not. They probably take a percent, but everybody does. PayPal takes a little bit. Nothing's free. PayPal takes a little bit. Patreon, they took their cut. Yeah, everybody takes their cut. no matter where you're at. But no, you don't get 100%. You get a percentage of it. But again, I don't care. It's like I said, it's all in one spot, and it's a little bit extra stuff. Like I said, you want to be a member, then be a member. If you don't, you don't. But little extra things for the members, for the folks that do, just like a Patreon thing. And again, it's all in one spot. I don't have to worry about other shit. I've joined 2 channels and Patreons, 3 or 4 others. Yeah. How'd you get into making YouTube videos? Well, as my eyes declined and I couldn't work any longer, I said, well, I've been watching YouTube. I see every swinging dick on the planet has a YouTube channel. If all these other doofuses can point a camera and make videos, why can't I? So I just started making videos. I wanted to, I started actually by looking into to go on RVing, the wife and I, to go see things while I can still see. And so I started looking into the Supreme Leader. So I started looking into RV stuff. And then, of course, once you get on YouTube, they start throwing, watch this person. So I just started watching all these nomads and RVers. And before you know it, I was just talking about them all the time. So that's pretty much how I got started. And then I started to learn how to edit, and I learned how to do this, and I learned that and the other thing. And then every time when I got monetized, and I took all the money, any money I got, I put right back into it, and got better cameras, got a better mic, and upgraded this and upgraded that until I got what I wanted. And that's pretty much how it went. 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, I don't know, however long I've been on here. I don't keep track. I don't have anniversaries. I don't have birthday months and all that other shit like somebody does. But I just do it. I don't pay for any Netflix or Disney or any of the streaming services but Amazon Prime. Yeah, I have Amazon Prime. He can't play guitar or draw. Well, he's doing art, so to speak. Apparently he's going and getting, going to the Dollar Tree or whatever. He's Raleigh World. But he's going and getting white t-shirts, and he's drawing on them and making Camo Dave shirts and selling them things. So yeah, he can't draw, but yeah, he's still trying to do some art stuff and peddling his wares. So, The old stoner said, YouTube is like my Netflix. There you go. Repent, says the Supreme Leader. Peace out, Mr. Breeze. Yep, looking for how-to videos is how I came here. And frankly, it's informative enough to turn the TV service off, which I did. That's the only way I can support friends here, so I do. Oh, thank you for asking the question, Rick. Not a problem. But yeah, I turned all that. I used to have DirecTV with the Sunday ticket and all that stuff. I used to watch all the football games. Sunday was the thing. I would just plunk down and watch football all day, and the Red Zone channel and all that. And we had everything on DirecTV. I just watched TV all the time. And if I wasn't there, the wife was in front of it watching. But we had it all. We HBO and Cinemax and Showtime and Stars, and we had all that shit. We had everything, and we got rid of all that crap. No cable service anymore. Yeah, I got shit like Pluto and Hulu. I did have Netflix. I'm getting rid of that shit. That shit's gone. I stopped watching that when they got rid of everything, pretty much. But yeah, there's enough. I do have the Amazon Prime, so whatever they have, I can watch that. And but yeah, there's all, like I said, the Pluto and Tubi, and there's so many little free things. You gotta sit through ads that are annoying, but hey, you can watch all kinds of shit. My family shares video services. I pay for Netflix, they pay for Disney Plus. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm addicted to my DVR. It's funny to me, I made him an airbrush t-shirt, and now he's selling t-shirts. You can get YouTube for $1.73 by saying you're from India via VPN. Oh, really? That's wild. Back when football was actually important, was the only... Yes. Yeah, I haven't watched football in a long time. I used to have Playboy TV for the articles. That's right. Exactly. I only have cable TV because my mom lives with me. There's enough online stuff to watch for me. Yeah, we have a little one of those digital antennas in the window in here, and we pull like I think it's like 30 channels or something like that, 29 or 30 channels just from that, all the local crap around here. So I can watch CBS, NBC, Fox. I can watch all that shit. There's a whole bunch of stuff to watch on that, and then all these little free things, like I said, like the Pluto and other stuff. And I do pay for Hulu and Amazon Prime, so there's plenty to watch. There's plenty of new stuff to watch. Plus, if I'm watching I'm watching Mary Tyler Moore right now. I'm going through all that and shit like Frasier and Bob Newhart and all kinds of old shit to watch. I mean, I could sit down and watch All in the Family and Good Times and all that stuff's on there, man. You can find it, and then plus there's a lot of stuff on here on YouTube to watch. Sometimes I'll find episodes of stuff that I used to watch but don't anymore, and they have episodes on here. There's movies on here to watch. So yeah, you can watch all kinds of stuff if you really want to without paying for cable. Streaming's the new thing for everything and everybody, so it's not hard to find something to watch if you really want to. If you had all the extra services, you could pay more than cable. Yeah, if you get crazy, you could. You're right, Carrie Jo. Yeah, if you start paying for all kinds of shit, yeah, if you add up like Netflix and Hulu, and if you pay for a whole bunch of these other little things like that, yeah, it's it can add up to more. You're right, more than a damn cable bill. My cable bill is over here is $215. Holy shit, that's a lot. Me TV is the bomb, says Ox. Do your major networks come from Harrisburg? Yeah, Harrisburg, and then there's the one our one. I think it's NBC. One of them's from the Lancaster area, and then there's another one from York, which York is probably about halfway between you and me, Marilyn, or around about halfway. But yeah, it's in there. Margie, have a great day. All time for us to go find a dirt road. All right, Margie. You guys have fun, and I will be watching because I always like where they wind up and the shit that they show me. You guys are great. Have fun, Margie and Jeff. Marilyn says, never heard of Me TV. Boss man, what about the antennas that government switched over to digital, but the airways have to see to it but the airways have to see to its constituents in case of a national emergency broadcast system. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I do actually have one of the digital. I got a digital antenna only because I know the blind man, but we have a 70-inch TV downstairs, and it has the surrounds. I have speakers, center speakers, 2 front speakers. I got speakers in another room, and so it is like going to the movie theaters. And so with the digital antenna, I can actually get the digital signal, so I can get 1080p and shit like that without seeing crappy, nasty, regular over-the-air antenna. Plus all the channels, all the stations around here switched to digital. So yeah, I do have the digital stuff. You can still use an antenna for basic big boys NBC. Yeah. Yep. You can. It shows all old TV shows. We get it all over the air here in coastal North Carolina. Oh, cool. We're using an HD antenna, and we only get a few channels. We don't get Me TV, but it gets a bit spotty. We live in a single wide tin can. Oh, yeah. Craig Hall, dang it. I just found you, BB. Yep, I'm here. Yeah, I mean, we get, like I said, we get a lot. I was surprised. We got that antenna a couple years ago. I threw it up in the window, hit the old do the search button thing on the TV and let it go through. And I was like, what? Over 20 some channels? I was like, get the hell out of here. Yeah, I think it's close to, if it isn't 30, it's damn close. I was like, holy hell, I didn't know we had that many channels around here, but yeah. For Blind Man, you got a unique and awesome setup studio. You can make music without your neighbors knowing your songs. Yeah, I try to keep it down and quiet. I'm lucky because I'm near the U.S.-Canadian border and get free over-the-air TV from both countries. Nice. Weekend binged on Decades Channel is the best. Sweet. Hey, Lola. Damn impromptu live streams. Yeah, I see. I used to have a thing where I could watch. I used to watch BB Canada, Big Brother Canada. It started. I can't get to see it anymore. But yeah, Quinn, Mr. Quinn. Yeah, I built the studio piece by piece, slowly built it up to where I think I'm about done. I think I got just about everything I needed. But it's fun. Ron, I know Ron was shocked when he came in and saw the setup. Over here at the command center, you can see all the cameras, what's going on everything. The board, everything's over here. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of shit going on in here in this little room. It's fun. It's fun. I got the different camera angles. That's what was on that screen. All the previews of what's on what. But yeah, some of the stuff's old stuff from way back when. And where's the bat button? Well, right here's the bat button. The bats. Right there. Oh, yes. That was the bat button. It's just that easy. Where's the bat button? Oh, yeah. It took me and my two brothers to tune in the channels in the 70s. Yeah. Grab the antenna. Don't move. Oh, yeah, that's right. There we go, line S. That's right. Just one of the perks. That's right. Emoji. The bat emoji. Oh, yeah. There she is again. My bat gun wasn't loaded. Sounded like the intro to Maggot Brain. Is there a beer fridge in the studio? No, there isn't. With all the shit that's plugged in here, I think if I plugged in a refrigerator, I think the room would explode. There's a lot of shit in here plugged in and running. I'm surprised I don't blow fuses. Nana cat. Oh, there we go. Bats, bats, bats. Bats, trolls, and rock on. That's right. Oh, my. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. What a wonderful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? All right, we're rolling up on an hour here. Things didn't go as planned. I hope to get this worked out, but I figured I'd get on here and give it a shot. So I did. It didn't go quite the way I wanted to. I'm going to figure this out because, again, I had everything working before I hit go live, and then somehow something went awry. So I'm going to figure that out for next time. Do you watch anything on Disney? I used to watch some stuff on Disney. What the hell did I don't remember what I did watch on Disney. There's a few shows I did watch on Disney. I think the one was the one where the husband and the wife and the kid, the one that the chick got killed and they thought it was the son all along. It was the husband who was the doctor. I think that was a Disney Plus one. There's Ron. There he is. We're just talking about the studio, and the Lions crew wanted to know if I had a refrigerator in here, a beer fridge in here. I told him there's so much shit plugged in in this little room running. If I plugged the refrigerator in, I think the room would blow up. But you were in here. You know what it's like. You know what's going on in here. So yeah. I got everything just about where I need. I don't think I need anything else yet. But we're having fun anyway. Since it's International Women's Day, I'm allowing all you chicks to make me a sandwich. You're welcome, says Line Screw. I watched WandaVision recently. Worth a watch if you follow anything with Marvel. I'm not real big on the Marvel stuff, but I mean, it's not bad. I don't hate it, but I'm not like one of the fans. BB's wife would not allow it. We would still be there drinking if there was one. Yeah, right. I remember many times staying there, moving the antenna until my dad could see a good picture. Yeah, I remember that shit too. One extension cord from the bathroom. Yeah, I could probably do that. It's probably all on the same breaker, though, I would imagine. That one little plug on the other side of the wall, I'm sure it's all tied in on the same breaker. That one is the ground fault because it's over the sink. Beer fridge under the desk, yeah. The one time when the Unabassist was here when we were drinking, we did bring a cooler up. And we put the Red Bulls and the Jaeger in the cooler back there. Had it full of ice. Yeah. Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time, for y'all have knocked her up. Have tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe, was not offended, for I knew I had to rise above it all or down in my own. That was pretty wild. Yeah, I had a great time. I do want to thank Ron for coming over here, spending some time with me. We had a very, very good day. I know I had fun. Again, we got together beforehand, sat down, chatted for a few hours, talked about this and that, the other, had a good little chat. It was real fun. And then came up here, and, of course, for you who were watching, we went live and talked about all kinds of stuff. It was real fun. Just stopped by to say hi. I can't stay. I'm a busy person. I know you are, Badge. I was just getting ready to get out of here, and then a few more people popped in, so I'm yabbering still. I was just about to wrap it up. So, but yeah, I thought it went well. I thought we talked about a lot of stuff and reminisced about the Boit. And it's always nice to hear other people's opinions on stuff, because we all know the way I see it, but it's nice to find out how actually other people see it as well. But yeah, I do hopefully we cleared the air on a few subjects. I doubt it. I mean, I think we did, but I'm sure a lot of people don't see it the same way, and I don't think it'll ever be cleared up. But, I mean, it was fun to talk about anyway. And it was fun to actually have some things that popped up in my memory that I almost forgot about, like Little Lou being sent around to us and stuff. I almost forgot about that, but that was fun. I remember I made a little video, had Little Lou show up, and yeah, got to sign the back of his head, and it eventually got back to Lou. So shit like that. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to remember stuff. And I had a blast. And it was real cool to actually meet Ron in person. And maybe someday we can hang out again. And since he's a big history buff, maybe if it's warm one of these years during his travels, we could spend a day. I could show you some of the cool little spots around here that are draped in history, because I think he'd have a blast with that stuff. He loves that stuff. All right, Ron, thanks for popping in. You be safe too, my friend. All right, gang, I am going to get on out of here, close it up. Again, I'm going to try to figure this out. I was hoping it was going to work, but it didn't quite work. We got the visual part, but the audio just wasn't working. That's right. Yes, Linda, you are correct. I do have the Vero Beach. See, I didn't get to cut the sleeves off yet. The next time you see me wearing this, the sleeves will be gone. You can guarantee that. Yes, I do. Thank you for that, Linda. It's a nice shirt. It's a pretty cool color, too. It's like I guess you could call it like a tangerine color. Pretty cool color. But then again, what does the blind guy know? I know I do look. I feel weird with sleeves. It's like having a straight jacket on almost. That's right, Ox. Joke them if they can't take a fuck, right? All right, but yeah, the plan is and is just like I used to do videos. I'm gonna do it. Are you listening? Is the Camo crew listening? So they can go tell him what to do and how to do it? I'm going to do it live on the fly. We're going to play clips. I'm not going to swing a camera around and point it at my computer screen. No, we're going to do this right. We're going to produce this shit. We're going to have a real damn video, but it's going to be live because that's the way I want to do it. And if nobody likes it, tough shit. They can go watch somebody else's channel that wants to do it different, because this is my channel and I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. And I think you guys will enjoy it once I get that one little piece working again. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk. We're going to play some videos. We're going to talk about some folks. We're going to show the videos. We're going to have some fun. So stay tuned. Nope, I will not swing the camera around. But yeah, I'm gonna try to work this little bug out. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to have some fun here on the BlindViews channel. And I hope you guys stick around with me. And again, thank you to all the members and the new members we got. We're going to add you guys to the list up here. So yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Get ready. We're going to kick 2020 in the ass. Because so far 2021 isn't much better in my opinion. So we're going to have some damn fun here, if nothing else. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. What happened to the join button? Isn't it there anymore? It should be there. Had some folks today just join not too long ago there, Bob and Robin. So I hope it's still there. I don't know. I guess we shall see. But yeah, I got a few new members today. So it should be there working. If not, hopefully they'll get it fixed. Lost Land saying it's there. All right, gang. Again, I'm rambling. If I don't shut up and get out of here, I won't. I'll be on here all damn day. That's the one downfall to doing live streams. It's hard to get the hell out of here. You think you want to go, and then somebody new pops in. You want to hang around. But anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. All right. May all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meatloaf. Blind viewers are awesome. Thanks to the new members. You guys are awesome. And I should know, because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is